right? Yes, you are the up-and-coming jewels in Plexus. So, yes! So I am so excited to be able to share with you this morning some leadership nuggets that I happen to be very passionate about. I call it finding the joy because we all want to have joy in our business daily, do we not? Yes. So we chose to become leaders in Plexus. So it's so important that we choose joy in this journey. But I have to say, it's a little ironic that I'm going to talk to you today about emotional maturity because for those of y'all who follow Sonia, Dudley, and I, you probably think we're probably maybe the most immature diamond leaders in Plexus. But today's topic of maturity is of a different kind. Okay, so let's just make sure we have that. So my journey became about 6 years ago when I was blessed to find out about Plexus on Facebook. I had been in network marketing for 16 years prior to Plexus. I left the industry in 2009, and I truly believe that I would never, ever, ever join the industry again. But when I learned about Plexus, joining seemed like a no-brainer. The products, the comp plan, the culture, it was almost too good to be true, but it was network marketing. So as much as I had appreciated all that I had learned in the prior years in this industry, the memories of it also came with much pain. A lot of ups and downs, and probably more downs than ups. Much of it having to do with me not allowing myself and allowing to have that maturity about my business and allowing others to control my emotions. Allowing circumstances of others to control my decisions and not setting true boundaries in my business. It made me resentful of the business and most definitely my family resentful, and when really so much of it was me not implementing what I had been taught. Me not being a professional business owner, me not treating my business like an actual business. So as you can imagine, when I told my husband I was joining Plexus, he was not very happy. But I promised him, this time it's going to be different. I promise I won't be a counselor, a pastor, or a psychologist again to my team. I will set boundaries and I will do it different this time. I refuse to make those mistakes again. So as I began sharing Plexus and massive momentum began to kick in pretty quickly the first few months, it was challenging to hold my promises to Matt, but it was critical that I not fall back into my own ways. So as success happened quickly, I refused to work my business to the point of sacrificing my family and become so emotionally invested in others that, and their circumstances out of my control, that I would lose myself, my ability to be a good parent, spouse, and friend, and of course, never losing the joy of sharing health and happiness. So through all this stuff that we can have happen to us as leaders in this business, because we are in a relationship-oriented business, is that I can say I have never lost the joy of working my Plexus business. So here's some things that I do, pretty regular. I have my 5 minutes of rant. Okay, that's all you get, 5 minutes. With a trust and power partner, I prioritize much self-care into my schedule, and I continue to invest in me. We hear that a lot, don't we? I exercise to reduce my stress, and I read personal development books. I do not bring my phone to the kitchen table. I do not bring my phone really into the kitchen while I'm cooking dinner with my husband. And I choose to be present for my family. I unplug for many hours often, and I do things that fill my cup on a regular basis. I treat every disappointment with the same emotion as someone quitting that I would if somebody joined with a welcome pack. I know that's challenging, but we can get there. I don't let my days be so high and so low to the level that it would ever steal my joy. All of these conscious choices are part of my joy, as I know if I don't do them, guilt, pain, and regret will set in. And then my joy is gone. My effective leadership is gone. Remember, our our teams are watching. When we allow drama to take us down every time, how can we expect to be that effective leader, not to mention work our business with joy and happiness? And all of that does go hand in hand with your ability to be a present spouse, parent, and friend. I often say, to whom much is given, much is required. Being a leader is a lot of emotional work. Pouring into others requires a lot of time, patience, and love. And how do we give that away, time, patience, and love, if we do not give it to ourselves first? We work with people who are the most rewarding part of our business, but who could also be the most challenging part of our business, right? And conflict will always be a small percentage of what we deal with as leaders. But we can absolutely control it by how we choose to manage it, by managing ourselves first and foremost. Remember, we chose this business. We chose people. We chose the road less traveled. We chose entrepreneurship, which requires to be good at much self-control and self-care. Always be positive, right? Have a checkup, what I say, a checkup from the neck up, often with yourself. Leaving negative chat groups has been huge for me in keeping the joy in my business. Hey, nobody got time for that, right? You are like the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So I hope that just inspired you, but if it made your heart sink or feel convicted just a little, well then we got some work to do in that area. So oftentimes we can get that out of control feeling. Anybody relate? Maybe during contest times? There will always be some periods of that, but overall setting boundaries with your team is key to keeping the joy. I often say you can never over-communicate with people, okay? So here's an example for like a team post that you could do, like a pinned post on your team page if you are struggling with the whole boundaries thing, okay? And I believe you can take a screenshot of it, but I'll share it now. As your leader, I am here for you, and no one is more excited to see our team grow into that emerald team. I know we will. Yes, we are all juggling work schedules, family, and fitting Plexus into the nooks and crannies of our day. Know that I do have times when my phone is not within reach. I promise to get back with you in a timely manner. However, dinner time, homework time, bedtime is very important to me and my family. Living my priorities is an example I want to set for myself and all of our team, and I know it's achievable through Plexus. We can all say that, right? We can all do that, right? Yeah. We are smart. We got this, okay? But we got to feel empowered and elevate our game in this area. And it's never too late. It's never too late. Start setting the expectations now with your team. This really is freedom. And I want to close now with a silly skit. Because remember, for the